Gary. Hi, Gary. Boop, boop, boop. Got your laser. Got your laser. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday, which means it's time for another edition of Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary for Wednesday, May 19th. I almost said July. May 19th of 2021. I hope everybody's doing well on this fine day. Hi, Carrie. If you saw the other picture I posted earlier, where Gary was sitting on the table, well, you didn't know it was a table, but he was sitting on the table with this in front of him, and that was Jenny D's finger poking on this little laser mouse. She's been trying to teach our boy here how to be self-sufficient with his laser toy. He loves it so much, he knows that the laser comes out of there. So anytime he hears this rattle, this button rattle, I don't know if you can hear that, he knows that it's laser time. So Jenny D sometimes sits with him and shows him that you can push this button and that's what'll happen. And there are times, like when I took that other picture, where Gary will start to tap it. He just doesn't have the dexterity to get onto that little tiny button and put pressure on it. So we might do some modifications to this or a different laser and get something he can push down a little softer. The bigger button so Gary can turn on a laser. Because Gary loves his laser, right, Gary? And while I was playing with that, he's been kind of looking over here. If I pan around behind me, there's Winnie just hanging out. Winnie, there's a laser there too. There's a laser there too. And Winnie is... Why don't you smile for everybody, Winnie? You gonna smile for me? Oh, I guess it doesn't work that way with cats. She went to her dental appointment yesterday. Went through with flying colors. The vet said her teeth are in great shape. Right, Winnie? Oh, I should have pulled up the x-rays of her teeth and the photos. Because we've done that in the past, where when Gary came back from the vet from his dental appointment last time, I showed you the before and after of Gary's teeth cleaning. But yeah, she's got good teeth. She's in good shape. Not like old Gary, where he's got a chipped fang from running around. It's a very very tiny tip of one of Gary's fangs is chipped. But he's not in any danger and not in any pain. It's fine. Winnie is so gorgeous. But it's kind of where I'm going with all this is we've been keeping a close eye on sweet little Winnie here for the past, since yesterday, since we brought her home in today, because when they go through their dental appointment, they have to be put under anesthesia. So, of course, that means that just like you see all those silly YouTube videos of people coming home from the dentist and they're all kind of loopy, well, the same thing happens with cats. Winnie was so in a daze and just kind of stumbling around a little bit and just kind of loopy. And yeah, she hung out in the litter box for like 30 minutes yesterday. And more than that. But
5-hour process.
But yeah, so she was not her normal self. So she's pretty much back to normal now. This morning and the early part of today, she was still a little bit off, but she's recovering just fine. And Gary's like, "What did you do with my laser? Where's my laser?" But the good news is she has good dental health and she's doing well. Right, Gary? Right, Gary? Gary, here's your laser. Here's your laser. And I'm pretty sure that every single one of you who are watching this are very familiar with Kitten Academy, where these two knuckleheads came from. Boop, back in 2017. Well, Kitten Academy has a new mom cat, and the new mom cat, it was confirmed, is definitely pregnant. The new mom cat was taken to the vet today, and there was an ultrasound done. Or, I'm sorry, I don't know if it was specifically an ultrasound. Oh, yeah, I think it was an ultrasound. Yeah, the new mom cat had an ultrasound, and there is at least 3 babies. And the new mom cat was given a name, Loom, 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 like Fruit of the Loom, or a textile loom. And it's funny, on the Kitten Academy Discord, a number of people were calling the mom cat Lady Gary before she had an official name, because she does have a striking resemblance to Gary. It's like Gary with better eyeliner. Gary's got the really light eye. You can actually see it right here. Gary's eyeliner is very light. He's got kind of that, look at that. Look at those eyes, Gary, those gorgeous eyes. He's got kind of the lighter color around his eyes on the bottom, and then kind of towards the top middle part. And the new mom cat has a darker eyeliner. So similar to Gary, but it was kind of funny that when we first saw the mom cat, I'm like, oh, she kind of looks like Gary. And so many other people in the Kitten Academy Discord felt the same way. We're saying, oh, Lady Gary. Right, buddy? He's like, I do not find it amusing. I just want the laser. You're being lazy. Lazy with the laser. He's just watching it. You're not going to go for it?
I'm sorry. Did you say Gary is just now being lazy?
And Jenny D's behind me roasting Gary, saying, I'm sorry, are you saying he's just now being lazy? That's his MO. Right, Gary? Right? Oh. Uh-oh, Gary. You're not going to go for the laser, huh? You're not going to go for it. And Winnie's just sitting there watching. They're just chilled out. Here you go, buddy. There you go. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to play with it? Or are you just going to watch me and watch the camera?
You got to tap it, buddy.
You going to tap that? Come on, Gary, tap that. Oh, boy. Gary, he's like, nope. Nope, Papa, I don't want the laser. You teased me with the laser enough. Teased me with the laser enough. Yeah, he's not having it. He's not having it. He is just chill. But he loves the laser. Oh, maybe it's the new laser, the newer one. Do you want the purple blue one? You want that one, Gary? Huh? What about that one?
The main reason I bought triple batteries.
Uh-oh, Gary. You gonna get it? Whoa, now you're getting it. He's like, whoa, oh, and he kicked the mouse laser away. Whoa, Gary. Oh, no, Gary. He's like, oh, I meant to do that. I meant to do that. Yep. Gary, it's going to the top. It's going to the top. He's tap dancing around. Tap dancing around. I love the chat going on right now, the speculation of what the kitten names will be, and it's always the case, as you Kitten Academy fans know, whenever there's a new mom cat given a name, there's always tons of speculation. Hey, Winnie, on the Discord server on what the kittens' names will be, and everybody starts guessing. And everybody knows that DJ does an amazing job of picking names. Oh, Gary, you gonna get it? You gonna get it, buddy? It's right there. Whoa! 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 He really likes this. He likes this one a lot more than the red one, I think. Whoa! Go for it, buddy. Oh, it's over here. You missed it. Good job, buddy. You caught it. Good job, buddy. You caught it. Good job, buddy. You caught it. Also, in other Kitten Academy news, yesterday was a birthday for the first batch of, I should say batch, but for Mom, Mom Cat Verse had she arrived at Kitten Academy with her 3 kittens. Gary, what did your mama throw at you? Oh, piece of paper. With her 3 kittens, Prose and Meter and Stanza. You know, like poetry. Verse was the mom cat, and Prose, Meter, and Stanza were born 3 years ago yesterday. So happy birthday, belated 1-day birthday to Prose, Meter, and Stanza. Happy birthday. And then Verse had a second round of kittens while at Kitten Academy, and that was, of course, a big class with Bookworm and Prodigy and Wise and Astute, Ace, Erudite, Poise, and Flair. And most of them you can see their social media all over the net on their YouTube channels and on their Instagram and Twitter, and some are on the Kitten Academy Fan Club Facebook page, and of course the Kitten Academy Discord server. Boop. Boop. Gary, you want the paper ball? Boop. He's like, I want the laser. And of course I have a special place in my heart for Mom Cat Verse, as well as Bookworm, Prodigy, and Wise, because those 3 kittens and Verse were the ones that I was kind of given the honor of trying to keep a close eye on and watch over when Mr. A and DJ were on vacation in India for 2 weeks, and I was sitting in, keeping track of all the faculty and the Verse and her kittens, and taking care of the Kitten Academy grounds for those 2 weeks. It was such a privilege and an honor and a labor of love. It is a ton of work. I cannot say how much work it is that you need to do to keep a foster like Kitten Academy running, and I really got a close-up first-hand look at how that happens. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about what Mr. A and DJ do with that foster. It is truly incredible. I mean, literally, there were 17 litter boxes I had to scoop every couple times a day. So I mean, just that alone takes a ton of time. I mean, just think about all those litter boxes. Plus, you know, making sure they're all fed and taken care of and keeping an eye on them all. And medications in some cases. And so it's just a ton of work. Plus, making sure the cameras are all running and that you're keeping an eye on what's going on in the chats and in the server. And it's just it's just simply incredible what they do at Kitten Academy. So much love to them.
Cindy asked, will we ever get to Shaka at the new house? We did, didn't we?
Yeah, Cindy asked, will I ever get to do the Shaka at the new house?
We did.
I don't know if I did. Jenny D says we did. I mean, we Jenny D did. I don't recall if I did. But and Georgia girl, as Mr. A would say, GA girl. Thank you for being the one to alert me that, hey, there's some crazy noise that happened upstairs. I'm like, it's probably construction workers. And then I went upstairs and there was a broken mirror in the master bedroom. And I was just like, oh my goodness. I could not believe that.
Wasn't that one Ari?
Well, we don't know. It was either Ari or Custard or it could have been Acro.
I don't know who it was.
I don't know.
It was Ari,
but I know in 2017, because I watched over Kitten Academy 2 different years. So 4 weeks total over 2 years. And the first time I watched over Kitten Academy, the first night I was there, Acro knocked over the lamp. Oh, good job, Gary. Acro knocked over the lamp in the master bedroom. And I sent a message to Mr. A and DJ. I'm like, oh my goodness, Acro knocked over the lamp. I'm like, oh, we should have warned you. Yeah, he does that pretty much every night. And then, of course, many of the kittens, mostly Acro, would knock over the big artwork, the big picture over the mantle. And Acro also broke the automatic spritzing air freshener that was over the fireplace mantle. So yeah, it was crazy. So it was always kind of an adventure. And also I think it was the first or second night I was there, the stream went down, and the first time I did mailbag, it didn't save. So for that first mailbag I did, if you look back at that old mailbag, I think it was in June. It was in late June
2017.
of 2017. The first mailbag I did of the two I did, it's actually a weird video footage because it's video footage from my GoPro camera instead of the normal KA live stream. So you when it was live, of course, you would see it on the normal 3-cam Kitten Academy live stream, but what actually got saved and archived and put on YouTube was my GoPro footage. And I'm so lucky that I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna set up my GoPro and film this just for my own personal memory. And I'm so glad I did, because since the archive failed, that was the only footage I had. Oh yeah. These two are just pretty chill tonight. Or maybe I'm just chatting too much and they're like, we want to play, but you're not playing the way we want.
I think Winnie went back to her chair.
Gary wants his laser, of course. Oh, Gary, it's on top of the. Let's see if he attacks it, and he's looking at it on the side of the tunnel. he's like, I'm gonna hang out in the tunnel. I don't know where. Where did Winnie go?
I think she went to her chair.
She's not in the chair. She's been really enjoying this chair here so much. She might be. Let's go over this way. She might be under the ottoman here, where Jenny D is under a blanket here in her favorite chair. Winnie, are you camping out? There you are. You're camping out underneath there. Like it's, what is that term? The Japanese warming tables? The kotatsu, I think? Kotatsu, I think it's called, where it's like a table a low table where there's literally a heating element underneath the table with a blanket over the top and you put your legs underneath. So yeah. Hey, Gary. Look at you, handsome boy. Handsome boy. Oh, thank you so much. I just saw the comment in there from Robert Fassler. Thank you so much for the comments, Robert. It was really a privilege, and as I say, the kind of cliche term, but labor of love. But it really was to help out Kitten Academy, because, yeah, as wonderful as it was a ton of work, but a lot of fun, just amazing. Gary, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? This light is really kind of harsh on you. Whoa, I almost fell over. I almost fell over. Look at you in this terrible lighting, Gary. You look almost orange. There you got a sneak peek of, you don't see Jenny too much on this live stream, but there's her tattoo, her cat tattoo. One of her cat tattoos. It's an outline of one of our cats we used to have, our beloved Jalpa. It's just the outline of her walking from one of her favorite pictures. Winnie, what are you doing under there? Are you going to play? I'm going to see if she'll go for the laser. Oh, nope, Gary will play. Gary's like, nope, I'm going to play. Gary, what's going over there, Gary? Gary, it's over here. Gary is all about the laser tonight. Yeah, he does hop like a bunny when he's stalking this. It's funny. And Winnie loves her Etch-a-Sketch here. Thank you so much, Lily Cat. Winnie loves the Etch-a-Sketch. Gary, want a paper ball here, huh? He's like, that was fun, not as fun as the laser. Oh, he heard me just put it in my pocket and he spun around. See, the sound of that button rattling on the lasers really catches their attention. He was playing with this yesterday as well. Here's a little birthday hat. little kitten birthday hat. Here for Meter and Pros and Stanza's birthday. You want to wear a birthday hat, Gary? You want to wear a hat? I know this is not going to go well. You want to wear a hat? Here you go. Here's the birthday hat. Boop. No way. No way. He's like, nope, I'm going to go hide. I'm going to go hide behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the Gary behind the curtain. How about you, Winnie?
He did get weighed this week.
How about you, Winnie? There you go.
13 pounds 1 ounce and 13 pounds 3 ounces.
So Gary did get weighed. He's right between around.
It's bouncing back.
He's kind of bouncing back and forth. He's about 13 pounds 2 ounces. That's about kind of where he's at. Right, buddy? You watching what's going on outside? They've been watching Chippy a lot. The neighborhood chipmunks. Gary, what's going on behind the curtain there? What's going on behind the curtain, buddy? Keeping an eye on the neighborhood? Huh? Oh, what's out there? There used to be a giant tree here blocking their view, and it was kind of, the root system was kind of encroaching on our foundation, so it was pulled out. And since then, Winnie and Gary have been loving just hanging out, watching out this window here, this big sliding glass door. And across the street, the neighbors' cats hang out. There's a glare, hang out in the windows on the second floor, just past Gary's head there. They have a cat and a dog, and Winnie and Gary stare at it as the cat just sits in the window. And our neighbor said that she sometimes sees Winnie and Gary just hanging out behind the curtain here too, and she sent a picture of them from across the street just sitting behind the curtain. This is the most adorable thing. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? You're so playful tonight, but on your terms, of course. But yeah, they're doing really well. Gary has been very lovey lately, just chilled out. And Winnie has been a little loopy. Whoops, sorry for the shaky camera work. Because of her dental from yesterday, she's still a little loopy, but she's in good dental health is the important thing, and she'll be back to normal definitely by tomorrow. She's pretty much almost back to normal now. So, I don't know if you could hear the birds, but as the weather has gotten nicer, the birds are back in the neighborhood, and there's birds chirping outside right now, and Winnie and Gary always are. Oh, she definitely hears it. Because there's a tree kind of on the other side over here, and there's always birds there. But there's a glare, so I'm going on this side. But they're definitely interested in that bird. Right? They're like, gonna get the bird. Gary's like, where are you going? He's under there. So that's what they do. They keep an eye on the neighborhood. They protect our home. You're good watch cats.
Yes, Gary.
Protect our home from Chippy.
The guard cat.
The guard cats.
The most Gary would do if anybody came in here, I think, would be like, hey, pet me.
Yeah, Jenny's saying the most Gary would ever do as a guard cat if somebody came up to him would be like, hey, pet me. I'm your friend. He would distract. But yeah, they're doing really well. So I hope everybody's doing well also. Be sure to keep watching Kitten Academy because there's that new mom cat, new lube. Oh, the air conditioning just kicked on, so Gary's got his face over the vent there. And yeah, also keep an eye on Brew Cats, BRU Cats in Texas. And also keep an eye on Smoosh, Club Smoosh, another foster run by Sarah Donner and her partner Michael. Sarah Donner, you may know her as the one who sang the Kitten Academy mailbag jingle. She's also a singer, and her husband have a band, Kittens Slay Dragons, which is wonderful. But yeah, check out Club Smoosh and their foster based out of Massachusetts, and Brew Cats out of Texas. Check out Tiny Kittens headquarters, all the ones out there. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? And we hope you will all have a great week. And we hope to see you again next week. And sorry I haven't posted a lot of info on Winnie and Gary lately. It's been crazy work week, past week and a half for me. Even had to go in the office in Chicago a couple times, so which was interesting. It's a ghost town. Have a great one, everybody. I will see you all again next week. Fade to Gary. Bye, everybody.